We need your support. Click the like buttons below. Now onto the video. Welcome to readtheticker.com. Today we're going to continue on that big moving averages and look at Bitcoin. The chart in front of you is Bitcoin weekly. It is BTC USD from the Bitstamp exchange. It goes back to 2010. And we have moving averages of 150 weekly and 250 weekly. Blue and red. Now, as you can see with the blue line has held price pretty well since the beginning, and red line has never been breached. Oh, just that little point there. So it's holding up pretty good. Now, the bands, or the lines above, the dotted lines above are here are, for example, the blue line, this blue line up here is 1200%. If you look up here, blue, it's 1200. The first blue line is 1200. The second blue line is 2400%. Now, as you can see, we've had lows here, lows, and lows. Another low here. And we've got a highs here. And in the past, the blue line bands have been hit 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So why wouldn't you have a fifth time? Now, in my RTT Plus blog, there's some fundamental information of why we may be on the verge of another rally in the next 6 months of Bitcoin of some substantial size, not just because of the halving. There's other fundamental news going on, and more importantly, the funding is becoming available to get Bitcoin up. Now, the red line has a band that is the halfway mark. That is 600%, so I've got 600 there. So at the moment we have, let's just go by the red. Oh, let's have a red here. We've got a red line with my cursor there. That's about 4,400. Price is around about 6.8. So the first target at halfway mark is 31,000. So I'm looking up here when I click, see 31,000. If I click that, it's going to be 88,000 and 173,000. So if we get another, I mean, what silly person would look at a chart and not say it's not going to happen again? So if we get a massive liquidity boost, which apparently it's happening with trillions of dollars being printed out of Congress, and with fractional reserve banking, $1 trillion or $2 trillion can easily end up being $10 trillion. It wouldn't take much for this $100 billion market go to $1 trillion or two, would it? With people, the need to chase momentum in a stock market that suffered. You probably see stocks go up and Bitcoin go up at the same time in one mighty pump. So who will get most of the money? Will Bitcoin get some money? Will the FANGs get the money? Just have to watch it. But if the history repeats, the first target is around 30,000, so 30 to 35,000. The next target is 92,000 to, let's say, 80,000 to 110,000. And if things really go bananas, it's going to be close to 150 to 200,000. I mean, that is be astronomical. And if you think the tulip bubble was big, you think this bubble was big, you may not have seen anything yet, but this thing really gets tanking up. Now, it's not hard to move because a huge amount of the Bitcoin people are holders. There's only a small number of supply out there, so it wouldn't take long to soak up the weak hands and soak up the supply that's available to really get it pumped up. And obviously it wouldn't take a lot of money. You may end up with $1 trillion, $1 or $2 trillion valuation, even $3 trillion. It wouldn't take $3 trillion to get it up there. It would just take a few hundred million, or probably $1 billion, to get it up there, because it's a matter of supply and demand and the bid. Right, so we have to watch it very carefully. The halving's coming up. I believe it's the 15th of May. So probably June, July will be very, very interesting for Bitcoin. As I stated on the RTT Plus blog, things are changing in the background, and there's some real strong fundamental information of what happened here in the past. Here is now happening again. So this is big moving average on Bitcoin, how to monitor where a top is. And as we know, when you're investing, sometimes people invest here and they get out too early. They make 100% and go whippy, I'm 100%, but the thing rides for 200 or 300%. As you can sort of see here, any investment here, we do get a rally. The first target is probably 600%. I mean, who talks like that? And then your next target is 1200%. This chart is available to all RTT members, RTT Plus members. You can go on to the folder called Risk On, Risk Off Watch. Thanks for watching.